2 nights ago, I was very tired. Around 10:30, maybe no later than 11 o'clock. And before I go to bed, I usually, lock everything up. I clean up downstairs and I do my little ritual before I go to bed, you know. And then I head upstairs and get in my bed and I go to sleep. But this night in particular, I was so tired, I fell asleep on the couch. So, guys, if you know me personally, you know I'm really, really big on my dreams. I have had some amazing dreams, some proficient dreams, should I say. But that's another story. I remember dreaming, okay, and I'm gonna get right to it because I wanna make this quick. But okay, the dream took place. I was with like some family members, and we were all on a football field, and it was like my family, they were playing football, and so one of my family members, I just knew something was gonna happen. Like I just knew, and in the dream, I knew it because before the football night, my sister and I were playing with the tarot cards, and I was teaching her. Well, really, I wasn't teaching her, but she was learning the tarot, and I had already knew a lot about it, so I was just kind of, just kind of eyeballing what she was doing and just making sure that she was on the right track. And I remember looking at the deck of cards in the dream, and I saw the Ten of Swords. And I just knew that when my family member was on that football field, something was going to happen to him. And I told him, I said, if I were you, I wouldn't go out there and play football tonight because something's going to happen to you. And he was like, no, it's okay, sis. I'm going to be good. I got this. Don't worry about me. And I was like, okay. But I do remember seeing that Ten of Swords. I was just like, wow, okay, all right. So he still went out to play football. And ironically, one of the football players, they were playing dirty, and they did this on purpose. They, somehow, some way, his finger got cut off. Okay, in the dream, his finger got cut off. I don't remember. It was either the middle finger or the ring finger. And I remember him coming to me after the injury. And although he was hurt, he was acting like he wasn't. He was still tough and he was still strong. And I was like, come here, come here. And I remember taking my hands and I went like this. And I healed him. I healed his finger. And guys, soon after that, I woke up from the dream. And I was downstairs on the couch, and I got these chills. And I was just like, okay. I'm just having another one of those dreams, whatever. But I keep my tarot cards nearby. Okay, so again, guys, I'm back in the waking life, back here in the 3D world, and on the clock, I don't remember exactly what time it was, but the last digit on the microwave said the number 3. Something told me, because I was like, what was that dream about? I don't dream about the tarot. I don't dream about the tarot. Or that was my first time having a dream about the tarot. So I was like, you know what, I don't know why, something told me shuffle the cards up. Okay, and since I saw the number 3, something said shuffle them cards 3 times. So I shuffled the cards 3 times, and ironically, guys, guess what popped out? The Ten of Swords. It was one of those situations where I wish I had a witness that night to confirm that I had chose that card based off of me paying attention to my surroundings. And that card showed up again in the waking life this time. And I was just blown the fuck away. Something told me to, after seeing the Ten of Swords, something said, keep going. What's the card after it? And what's the card after that? Because the tarot was telling me a story. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Guys, that was my confirmation. That was my confirmation that the tarot is real and it's a beautiful gift. And once you embrace it, it's here for you. It becomes a part of you. I would never look at the cards the same again. I would never look at these cards the same again. A person wouldn't even be able to convince me that I'm wrong, because the way that happened, and I'm actually happy that I don't have a witness. In a way, I'm happy that I don't have a witness, because when supernatural things like that happen to you, you know what I mean? Like, it can't be, it's happening for you. And that's why it's not happening in the public eye, or that's why there was nobody here to witness it. And that's why I can't explain it, or I can't prove it. But I know it. And that's what the tarot is all about. It's about knowing. It's about knowing how to follow the intuition, knowing how to pay attention to the signs. Okay? And ultimately, the dream told me that when these cards show up, it's my job to heal, to utilize the tarot to heal people, to heal even myself, to heal these situations. It's to heal. And that's why I healed my brother in that dream. Okay? Sometimes, and I do believe that this card, the meaning of this card, and I know I'm in the dark, the meaning of this card, or this video is dark. I'm not in the dark, but this video is dark. The meaning of this card is something that's inevitable. Okay, so my brother, he experienced what he was supposed to experience for me to be able to heal him. So sometimes there's not a reader that could tell you how to avoid things. And I don't think that that's what it's about. It's about learning how to cope with them, learning how to deal with things, learning how to go through things, but yet grow through them, right? So obviously the tarot is a tool and it's here for us as a gift. And it's so beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful. I wouldn't even be able to thank myself enough for going into the tarot and finally starting my channel and utilizing my gifts. I never would have thought that I would be reading tarot either, guys. What if I told you my story? You wouldn't even think that I was somebody that would pick up a tarot deck. Okay, but then again, maybe, yeah, depends on your perception of things. If you know how to, like, kind of read between the lines, then maybe you would know that eventually, yeah, this was something that I was going to inevitably adapt and make a part of my life. But okay, my brother went through what he went through. Okay, no, basically, no, let me start from the beginning. See, I get a little bit too excited. Let me calm down. All right, so I saw the card for a reason. The card was the warning, right? It was, okay, this is what's coming. This is what you have to look out for, all right? And I did warn my brother, but we have free will, and life is all about choices, okay? And because it was the Ten of Swords, and really any other card, it's all inevitable, okay? So it's not that you're going to try to prevent it from happening, but you're going to change your perception of it, or you're going to be introduced into why things happen to you and what you're supposed to take from it. So my brother still went out there and he still played, right? I couldn't stop him. And I feel like that wasn't my job to stop him. My job was to heal him. And that's what I did. That's what I did. It took me to physically heal him. But what also happened in that dream, he became a believer because I told him. I saw it in the cards. And he was just, I don't know if he was like, oh, you crazy lady. I don't believe in that tarot stuff. Whatever. But it made him believe in me even more. And believe that there is a powerful source that we all have access to. And sometimes, yes, we don't listen to the warnings. We don't see the signs. We don't see people in our lives as spirit guides. And sometimes, yeah, we have to go through things. I feel like whether I would have saw that card or not, that still would have happened. But because I was there at the game, that's probably why I was there at the game, because that's where it took place. And the reason why life is deep. The reason why I saw the tarot was for us to ultimately end up in the same place at the same time, so that the scenario would take place and then we both are used in that situation. So ultimately, what I learned is that as a tarot reader, as a healer, as an empath, as an intuitive, I don't want to call myself a psychic, but as an enlightened being, I'm here to help. I'm here to heal. That's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay? But in order for me to exist, I need someone to heal. So that's why my brother was there in the dream, and he experienced that Ten of Swords. I knew what he was going to go through. And the Ten of Swords also allows us to know that there is dawn after the dusk. Because if you look really closely at this card, you'll see the horizon coming back. You'll see that basically it's like the sun is coming back up after the darkness, right? So the healing is it's either about to take place, it's going to take place, or it needs to take place. Okay? So basically, if I'm looking at this card, let me get this light on really fast, because I want to demonstrate what I'm talking about. Okay. So, here we go. This is what the dream taught me. This is my brother. Okay? This is that little fake friend that he was with, the enemy. This was the problem. This darkness. This is the inevitable. This was always there, always going to be there. This is what needed to be experienced. You see that little yellow? The horizon, the sun, the healing? That was me. That's me coming to show him that you will heal. You will get over this. This too will pass. The water is the feelings. How he felt. How I felt. How we felt together. Because keep in mind, remember I told you guys he was still calm, even though his finger was cut off. He was still very calm. He wasn't crying. He wasn't screaming. He was calm. I just wanted to share that. I know some people probably think I'm crazy as hell, but I don't know about you guys. I don't know if there are other readers that watch my channel at all, but I would love to hear some of your stories about if you guys have had like dreams about the tarot, and what happened and what did you learn from it. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to share that again, and I'm just so happy. I feel at peace. And I'm thankful. So guys, pay attention to the signs. All right. Peace.